guys, hi. Sorry for some technical issues with our partner. So let's get started. I'd like to introduce Sergey Vanchegla, aka CFB. So he's a living human being, not an artificial intelligence. My name is Pavel Shlapak, and we are IT people, shy and a little bit excited. So we have Lera with us for support and translation. We'd like to present the next big project of Sergey Vanchegla, Paracosm ecosystem. Okay, we have the presentation on the screen. Okay. So our tagline. Our tagline is play, create, collect in all realities. And that's the main idea. Paracosm ecosystem is a place to play games, create new virtual worlds, and collect valuable digital items. And the Caer Sidi service is a user portal to the ecosystem. Okay, what differs us from different platforms and competitors like Steam, GOG, and so on? The first point is full cross-reality and digital items. The next one is true asset ownership. And also, we strive to build cross-technological and community-driven ecosystem. And the valuable our values is security and transparency, and we want to implement this in the next solution. And also, we strive to build a truly gamer-oriented ecosystem. So let's give some details. What cross-reality and digital items mean? We integrating VR, AR, mobile, and traditional apps. And moreover, we want to combine digital and physical items in one platform. So virtual assets are tightly connected to the real world analogs and vice versa. So we want to add functionality of digital assets to real tangible items and vice versa. For example, you can have a figurine with the history, with the proven record of ownership, and so on. You can order a skin, skins. You can order skins, both digital and tangible, and you can have real souvenirs, real representations of your achievements, of your progress on the platform. So playing process in the digital and real worlds become united into one exciting experience for a user. And cross-reality smart things and IoT features are powered by distributed registry of the Tangle. And what the Tangle was created for powering Internet of Things, and the technology also a deep core of Paracosm ecosystem. And Caer Sidi service gives gamers and game developers the necessary tools to transfer items and users' data between different realities. So the main idea to connect various platforms, mobile, PC, web, VR, realities, and into a single multiverse, single experience, single value for a user. The next big point is asset ownership. Nowadays, you don't own your assets. You don't own even your games, for example, in Steam. You just rent them. And for example, if MMO shuts down, you lose all progress, all your achievements, all energy that was invested in the game. And with our tools, users can create, own, collect in-games and in-game and physical assets and transfer them from different games between different users. And so we want to implement the idea that an asset is a gamer private property. The fact is recorded in the public distributed registry and can be changed even by us or by anybody else. And items, digital and physical, have a genuinity, marker, history. So ownership, accomplishment, collectible values, this information is stored on the Tangle, and it doesn't depend on us or anybody else. The other main point is the Paracosm ecosystem allows exchanging items inside of a particular game world, Paracosm, and even between different games on the Paracosm platform, or between users. In the real world, you can give your assets to another person. It's one of the private property features. So we want to do the same with digital assets. And Caer Sidi service provides additional methods. For example, asset marketplace and additional services. Another use case for such technology is a win-win cooperation of game developers. They can provide more wide experience for a user, combining real games, tabletop games, and, for example, traditional PC games. And so what we need for implementation of the idea, cross-technological and community-driven approach. We strive to combine a player experience and promote a platform-agnostic approach. So a game can be published in Google Play, Steam, whatever, but a user can get additional values from the game by integrating with Paracosm ecosystem. Core code is being open to the community. Part of the code, IOTA, as you know, IOTA now is fully open to the community, and we will follow the same approach, and we will open parts of our ecosystem to the community when it will be ready. So developers can create additional apps for the ecosystem. User can even power up the platform by providing that data transfer infrastructure. Nodes as nodes in crypto and blockchain solutions. And the other main point, our key value, community values are our top priorities. Our Discord channel and we are close to our community through Discord channel. You can private message me or private message, or you can have a talk with CFB in our Discord, and we will follow the same approach in the future. And we want to involve community users in the process of creating virtual world realities, and we developing incentive system and rewards for the community. For example, in the first game, it's in closed alpha now. Data game analytic will be switched off by default. So we will incentivize sharing of gamers' data. We will give certain reward for sharing the game data with us. Security and transparency are bread and butter of distributed technologies. So and we want to follow the same approach. So the community, as we can see, community needs a secure gaming ecosystem. Fraud is a very big problem for different games. So we want to prevent it, we want to minimize it by our architecture. And DRT brings transparency and fairness to the process, to the processes inside our ecosystem. It's a perfect solution for minimizing such issues. And also, some assets are valuable because of a limited time game missions or esports tournaments they were used in, and real assets, as you know, collectible value of an asset connected with the history of an item. So the Tangle makes such information available, and the DLT protects it from falsifying. And we implementing additional methods, additional tools like Paracosm key, like the procedure of KYC for getting access to certain features like asset exchange and so on. And our aim is to build gamer-oriented ecosystem. For example, now I attended crypto games industry, and all such games are quite simple. They don't have a good UI and so on. And we want to, and also, as you can see, solutions now, current platforms, and they are quite. They look like traditional services. A user can't get entertain. They don't entertain a user. They don't create really immersive experience. And we would like to build an ecosystem dedicated to gamers, to fill it with the gaming atmosphere, and of course we have a lot of work to do in this area, but I hope you can feel it in the design articles and events already. So the Paracosm ecosystem and Caer Sidi service will be gamer-oriented world. And of course, developers are the key partners in the process, and developers are welcome. Yes, now we launching games of PostScriptum Paracosm, developed by our team, and these are the first products on the platform. But at the same time, we welcome partnership with other development companies. We want to build cooperation, and we want to connect as many products to our ecosystem as possible. And now we support the first partner, the indie game studio Wanted Games, with their collectible token game Alter the War of Gods. Some numbers about our traction. The first 3 demos, MMORPG, mobile, and boarding games, were ready in November, in the last November, just 4 months after the work started. In the video, they were shown, and we've gone through 2 successful conferences, DevGam and Games Gathering. Right now we have more than 50 employees in 2 development centers in Minsk and Kyiv. And last but not least, we are very proud to have active people in our community, highly dedicated ambassadors, and some promising business partnerships. I would like to say thank you to all of them, and everything has been achieved organically without advertisement, with almost no expenses for advertisement. Next one, yeah. Some technical details. I think that Sergey is the person responsible for the architecture, and just a brief diagram. As we said, the Tangle is the main core basic technology for our platform, and Caer Sidi is a bunch is a certain service that built on the top of IOTA, on the top of Tangle, and it's a point it's a gate teleport for a user, because users don't want to have all this they don't want to know all these technical issues. They want to be entertained. They want to have the ice cream, and they don't want to be distracted from the process. And I'd like to say that we are not another cryptocurrency project. We have established legal structure. We use IOTA and Tangle for the purpose of data processing. Also, as you know, we have some successful projects, and we don't want to be another marketplace. We want to provide unique opportunities, unique experience, unique values for players and developers. And some details about our project. We are planning to launch 5 projects in the nearest future. Caer Sidi service itself, and now it's in. We're preparing a full alpha version. It's already running, but we are working hard on mobile version on different technical issues. So I'd say that our alpha version of the Caer Sidi service will be launched in May. As a part of Caer Sidi, we are developing cross-paracosmic VR hub. It's a place, virtual hub for communication, for interacting with the platform. It's a real virtual room. You can run it in VR or in as a traditional PC application, and so you will communicate with your friends, with communities in more interactive, in the full VR, in the full new world. You can have your own shelter, your own house with different assets from games. For example, if you get an achievement in the game, you can attach a badge on your avatar suit and run through the VR hub with such a badge. And also it provides more interactive, more immersive interface to different services. Okay. And of course, Postscriptum, the first Paracosm developed by Sergey. Now it consists of 3 games: MMORPG, online CTG that will be launched, and offline CTG, offline version. Now the game is in closed alpha status. And the last project that will be launched in the nearest future is Altar, the War of Gods. It's also a collectible token game, but with completely different lore, mechanics, and we would like to test cross Paracosm, cross games transfer, assets transfer, and that's why we support and launch the game almost simultaneously with all other projects. Thank you for your time, and that's all from our side.